Hello YouTubers, this is RoboGamer1HD, and guys, today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that recently was announced, and it's by IBM, surprisingly, and they recently decided to release a trailer about a brand new game that they are currently doing a project on, and that is Sword Art Online. Now, with recent news, we have found out that this game is going to be virtual reality, and they're going to try and make it really close to what the anime is like. If I can show the trailer up on screen, I'll try to, but if it's copyrighted, it probably won't show up. I'll have a few pictures of just showing some of the things that they have there, but it's very little. It's basically just kind of advertising that they're making a project for Sword Art Online for the very first VR MMORPG. And it's very awesome because for me, myself, I actually play a few MMOs myself. For example, like Final Fantasy XIV being one, as well as Blade and Soul. I've played DC Universe. I've played some of these other games, and it's really awesome being able to play some of these MMOs and just dive yourself into these amazing storylines, amazing gameplay, and like boss battles, dungeons, and all this stuff. And how awesome would it be to actually be able to play a Sword Art Online game, a game that a lot of people would probably love to see, and finally actually will probably get to see it now that VR is like the new type of gaming that's coming out. Like you see Facebook, you see PlayStation, all getting these virtual headsets for gaming. It's the newest and latest type of gear which is going to be coming out, and 2016 seems to be the launch date for a lot of VR content. And the company that originally came up with VR has been making these headsets for all of these different companies like PlayStation, and PlayStation being one of the biggest competitors console gaming wise, that they are going to be releasing their own virtual reality headset this year. And that's what they said. They want to release it this year. We don't know when. It's probably going to be late 2016, most likely. If not, it would probably be sometime summer or something like that, which would be awesome, because 2016 seems to be the year for like all these things, like the movies that are coming out and games that are coming out this year. It seems to be the big hype of the entire year is 2016, when a lot of great technology and great games that are coming out. I personally love the anime Sword Art Online, and I really enjoyed it right from the get-go. When it first came out, I didn't even know anything about Sword Art Online. I didn't even know about the light novels. And when I first saw it, I was like, what's this all about? And then when I actually went and watched the anime, I was like, this is okay. And then all of a sudden, when I started watching more and more of it, I was like, once I actually started to research about it, I was like, holy crap, this looks really cool. And since I actually play MMOs and stuff like that, I thought, this is amazing. Like, I know there's been animes in the past, like Log Horizon and stuff like that, that have made animes based on being trapped in a game world in virtual reality, where you get to move your arms around and stuff like that, which is really cool. But nothing really captured my interest than Sword Art Online, and Sword Art Online was amazing. I personally love when they're actually using the swords in the game. The flying mechanic part of it wasn't really as interesting as what I thought, and seeing like the different takes on it, like you see sword type of Sword Art Online, then you see the flying world, then you see, which was Aincrad, and then you see the oh shoot, I forget the name of it, but anyway, Gun-Gale Online, and you see MMO based on guns, flying, and then all of a sudden old medieval type of MMO, which is really cool. And all of these MMOs that are out there right now are swordplay, all kinds of magic and stuff like that. And it'd be really cool to see a virtual reality game uh, with Sword Art Online. And I think this is going to be really cool. And personally, I would love to see this on the PlayStation 4, but I don't know if this is going to be like a completely brand new game system that's being made by IBM or what. I haven't really researched too much into it, but I will leave a link in the description below for you guys to read a small article on it. Um, if I can pull it up here, there's. Let me just read here. The official website of IBM's project has revealed that Sword Art Online will be getting a virtual reality game titled Sword Art Online: The Beginning. So just like the very first anime and the first light novel, it's the beginning of Sword Art Online. Let's just hope they actually remember to put a log out button in the game, right? Because that's basically what the first Sword Art Online season was based on, was about Kirito not being able to log out of the game. So if you guys ever watch that anime, or if you haven't watched that anime, you need to go and see it, because it's a really good series. And if you are into Sword Art Online, you will definitely love this game and would love to pick it up. And I can't wait to pick it up when they actually announce like pre-orders and stuff like that. I can't even wait for virtual reality itself, because I am going to, as soon as virtual reality comes out, I would love to start recording gameplay of virtual reality games and start showing it on YouTube, because that would be absolutely amazing. The game will not use a controller, of course, but will be played by moving your body. Sword Art Online series creator Kohari Rike said that it will be completely different from any game experience so far, of course. And that is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see what that's all about. Now, we've already seen games in the past about Sword Art Online, like the one that was made for PSP at first in Japan. I actually tried to import that, or tried to download that anyway, and tried to get that on my PlayStation Vita with like a hacked version of it. On the Vita, because it wasn't allowed, it wasn't being westernized for the longest time. And then all of a sudden, when I first heard about a Sword Art Online game being announced on the PSP, I was like, I don't have a PSP. And also so I tried to play it on my phone and stuff like that, or on my Vita, and it was a really good game. Even though I didn't understand very much of the Japanese in the game, I had a lot of fun with that. And then they made other games like the Ironclad, where you can fly, stuff like that. And then they made, I don't think they made the gun game yet version, but they've made like 2 or 3 games, I think, for Sword Art Online already, which is really cool. The project is using a next-generation computing system called the cognitive system. Okay, so when they say it's the cognitive system, so I would assume that this is obviously a new type of coding that they're obviously doing, a new type of UI interface. It could be a completely new game system that they may be developing just for launching maybe their own VR, or their own game or something like that for the game. The cognitive system, which is a really cool name. I love that name. That supports human decision making, as well as soft layer, IBM's high performance cloud system that supports the ambience of a real world. Now, how cool is that, guys? That is amazing that IBM is making this game and trying to make it so close to reality that it's like you're in, of course, a real world environment. And virtual reality, these headsets that they're making for all these games, is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to pick up my own virtual reality headset and see what kind of like small little games that they have that you can play. It's interesting, the technology, the virtual headsets, because you see all these different things like the 360 degree camera, which you can see some people on YouTube, like the famous YouTubers, where they go and record with these 360 degree cameras, and you yourself can go and click on the video and start rotating the screen around and see what's all around, what's going on. Like, say people are in a vehicle and the camera, say, is facing forward at first, and you can just see what's being right ahead on the road. You can turn the camera on the video to look and see who's in the back seat or something like that, or who's driving by in the blind spot or something like that. With the gaming industry, from here on in, now that virtual reality is now about to be upon us, right? So this is going to be really cool. If I would love to keep on doing more news videos on this, because it looks really cool. And if this game actually becomes an actual game, I would love to, of course, start this game and start playing it with all of you guys. And if you guys are interested, it's a virtual MMO. And if this actually becomes similar to the actual Sword Art Online anime and games, then this is going to be an awesome MMO that I would probably never stop playing, because some games like Final Fantasy XIV have made me lose hope before in their games, and hopefully that isn't the case with the Sword Art Online game that IBM is currently developing. And I would love to see what this game has in store when it comes out. But if I can, guys, I'll definitely try to keep you guys up to date on this. It's truly amazing. There's games out there that PlayStation is even making. Like, another game that I'm really interested in is Eve Valkyrie, which is like where you're in a spaceship and you're like flying around in virtual reality in your spaceship, shooting down other aircrafts in space, of course. And it's like Star Trek, like being out there in space, shooting down stuff. Like, there's all these other VR games that are going to be coming out this year or year after 2016, and it is going to be so amazing. And I cannot wait to show all of that on my channel in the near future. I cannot wait, and I'm sure you guys can't wait as well to see what virtual reality has in store. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments section down below about virtual reality, and what do you think about the brand new game that IBM is currently developing for this brand new game for Sword Art Online. I cannot wait. It's going to be interesting. I looked at the euro conversion, and it says 350 euros is the starting price, or the estimated price for the virtual reality headset. And for me, in Canada, the actual Canadian conversion of that is $517. So that's almost the starting price of what the Xbox One was priced at when it first came out. And that was pretty pricey. So, I mean, I understand that virtual reality is going to be that expensive because it's a brand new technology. As soon as it becomes pre-orderable, and within the next few days, I hear that PlayStation might actually be announcing their virtual reality headset, or a release date or something like that, somewhere around March 15th or something like that. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, with a new press conference on that, but I'll let you guys know anything else that comes up, especially for this brand new Sword Art Online game by IBM. I cannot wait for this game. It is going to be amazing. All of you Sword Art Online fans are so hyped about this already, and I cannot wait to share more information with you guys in the near future. Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you guys all later in my next video. Robo out.